We're back. Listen here, I'm so excited. And you all let me know if you all can hear me in the chat by pressing a seven. Listen here, Amber Rose takes on Trump and Kanye and Billionaire Feud, a celebrity news. Okay. This is the primetime mixer. And I'm so excited. Listen here, we did have to push the show back 2 hours only because we made a special appearance on Unwind with Tasha K. Unwind with Tasha K is kind of in, kind of like a back and forth with her ex, secretary, nanny, uh, assistant. I mean, she held a lot of titles. And so she's now writing a book. And so Tasha K said, well, if you're going to write the book, then I'm going to need me some, some coins. Okay. So there were some questions on there. She let me up. And of course, she always gives me grace and lets me up on the panel because when we talk, we have like the real, genuine back and forth conversation. And I feel like I can see some accountability in Tasha now. I mean, it's just like not none of us are perfect, right? And I think until we change our minds, then we start making better decisions. And so I just kind of feel like, I don't know where her mind was, but she's getting it in order now. In this compelling video, we delve into the recent social media activity of prominent rapper, producer, and fashion mogul who has sparked significant discussion with his provocative tweets covering a range of topics from Grammy nominations to political endorsements, including a surprising take on Vice President Kamala Harris. This video explores the implications of his statements in this current cultural climate. Additionally, we examine the controversial endorsement of Donald Trump by a well known figure, which has raised eyebrows in liberal circles. Furthermore, we discuss the legal troubles facing ASAP Rocky, including his former friend ASAP Relly's demands, which could lead to dramatic turn of events. Join us as we analyze these developments and their potential impact on the entertainment industry. Now, listen here. We are going to go ahead and bring up here. We're going to bring up this article right here. We're going to start with who are we going to start with today? Oh my God, it's been so much going on in the news. Let's just start there first. Um, let's see. Um, okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we have Kanye. Kanye, he was on X, right? And so Kanye, he was on X, and he was, of course, being Kanye. And Kanye is back out here. Kanye had went uh he went like overseas or whatever. And this was like before the presidency, I believe. But he was over there, and they were saying that, he was on the other side of the pond because he was dealing with some legal issues. Okay. Some legal issues, there were some lawsuits. On the school that he had going on, there was an ex-assistant that had come out and said that there was some inappropriate things that had went on, and a list of other things. But these are just allegations because we don't know if they are true or not, right? So let's get into it. So the article reads, and shout out to our friends over at Media Takeout. Kanye Twitter rant. Kamala loser says, I used to want to F. After nearly a year away from Twitter, Kanye West is back, and so is the chaos. Okay. The rapper, producer, and fashion mogul made his return with a string of eyebrow raising tweets touching on everything from his Grammy nominations to Donald Trump return to office, his billionaire status, and even an unexpected take on Vice President Kamala Harris. His first tweet set the tone. The world is so lucky to have me. And so people, start commenting things like that. Oh my goodness. And then so the highlights of Kanye's latest Twitter rant on the Grammys. Thank you, Grammys, for nominating Carnival. It's unclear what he meant as Carnivalist. Carnival isn't publicly known as one of his projects on Trump. Trump's back in office. Ye is back to being a billionaire. The world might just be okay on Saudi Arabia's Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman. MBS just gave me 100 acres to build Drone Kanye Cyber City. Oh my goodness. On Kamala Harris, I used to want to F Kamala until she lost. I don't want to F losers. Yes, that was a real tweet. What exactly is Kanye talking about? Let's break it down. From there, things only got more Kanye. The Grammy nomination. Kanye has been nominated for multiple Grammys in the past, but there is no official record of a project called Carnival. Fans are left guessing whether this was a mistype reference to his upcoming work, or just Kanye, but just being Kanye. Then we go on to Trump's return to office. As of now, Donald Trump is not in office, though he is running for president again in 2024. Kanye, who has been a vocal supporter of Trump in the past, seems to believe it's a done deal. The billionaire status. Kanye's financial status has been a roller coaster after losing major brand deals with Adidas, and other companies in 2022. His billionaire status was in question, but if he's to be believed, he's back on top. The Saudi Arabia Cyber City. Durham appears to be another one of Kanye's futuristic cyber building dreams, similar to his past projects like Ecosystem. Ecosystem. Whether this deal with Saudi Arabia is real or just more yay hype remains to be seen. The Kamala Harris comment. This was pure Kanye controversial, crude, and unnecessary, but at this point, is anyone surprised? Fans react. Classic Kanye. Social media wasted no time discussing his tweets with reactions ranging from amusement to exhaustion. Some fans are happy to see Kanye back in full form, while others feel his return to Twitter signals another round of unpredictable behavior. Whether you love him or think he's lost it, one thing for sure, Kanye knows how to get people talking. What do you think? Should Kanye stay off Twitter, X, or is this entertainment worth it? So, y'all let me know. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like Kanye gets a pass because, he's a celebrity? You know, he's over here, he's doing his what? A big one, as they would call it, right? What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? And do you agree? We're going to go ahead and see what you all are saying in the comments. Okay. And welcome everyone to the Butterfly Lounge. Okay. We have Couture Bay in the building. She says, let's get these likes up. All right. Then we have Wani11 in the building. Says, hey, Queen Tulsa, flying on in. Thank y'all for using the jet. Okay. Welcome to Queen City. Yes. He said Queen City. All right. The way he put his wife out on that red carpet, just a shame. Now, listen here. Did you all see his wife? His wife. I mean, she had on that black fur coat, and then, honey, when she turned around and she just started like letting it down, like real slow, like a drop top, honey. It was given drop top. No pass from me. So no pass. Okay, so no pass. Clap if he gets a pass. Okay, to our studio audience, clap if he gets a pass. Now, listen here. We're about to roll on over to, oh my God, controversial Amber Rose. Amber Rose has definitely made it to the docket. Shout out to our friends over at Media Takeout. Amber Rose embraces alt right, doubles down Trump support. In a move that stunned many of her fans, Rose took a sharp turn last year, publicly endorsing Donald Trump for president in her to her 24.1 million Instagram followers. While nearly half the country voted for him in 2024, her endorsement was seen as shocking, especially in liberal Hollywood, where supporting Trump can be career, that word. Okay, so get up into it. The backlash came fast. Social media lit up with criticism with one fan writing, this goes against everything you've preached. But instead of backpedaling, Rose doubled down. Not only did she stand by her endorsement, but she also spoke at the Republican National Convention, addressing millions of Americans with a message that left no room for doubt. Okay, get into this. Donald Trump and his supporters don't care if you're black, white, gay, or straight. It's all love. These are my people. This is where I belong. Okay. No regrets, no apologies. Now, looking back, Rose is convinced she made the right call. During the election, I was canceled, she says. Now all the naysayers are quiet. They see she's They see he's already changing our country for the better. This is what she says. For Rose, her endorsement wasn't just about politics, it was about challenging the cultural norms she once embraced. She believes there's a deeper issue at play, one that goes beyond party lines. On the left, there's no objective truth. It's only about feelings. She explains, as a society, we all need to get back to reality and have these difficult conversations to bring us all back to a better place. No fear of cancellation. The criticism hasn't phased her. If anything, it's only solidified her stance. Unfortunately, the woke left cancels people for having a different ideology. She says, fortunately for me, I don't give a F and will always stand 10 toes down until the wheels fall off regardless of what my beliefs may be. Okay. Now listen here, she's definitely standing 10 toes down. She insists that she understands why so many people hold liberal views because she once did too. I used to be on the left and thought I was doing the right thing, she admits. That's why it's so important to have open conversations. Her transformation from left leaning activist to outspoken conservative may have cost her some fans, but it has also gained her a new audience, one that sees her as a symbol of defiance in an industry that often punishes dissenting voices. And if there's one thing that's clear, it's that a Rose isn't backing down anytime soon. So listen here, do y'all think that Rose got her old hefty paycheck like who was that Nelly and who was that what's his name? Snoop Dogg. Snoop Doggy. Dog. Okay. Y'all think she got an old nasty piece of paycheck, honey? Y'all listen. Y'all think that she got a whole nasty piece of settlement, a whole nasty piece of payment. Was she on a payment plan? Okay, let's get into it. Let's do it now. Do it good. Let's get into these comments. What y'all say? 111 says MAGA Mexicans aren't going anywhere. This land is your land. This land is our land. Okay. This land was made for you and me. Okay, get into it. This land was made for you. Yes. Oh, yes. Hey, Norris. How are you? Norris is definitely in the building. So sorry, I can't take anyone with a forehead tattoo serious. Absolutely. Can't be trusted, honey. Looks like a what a thug. Brother Norris, thank you for always supporting Queen Tulsa. Yes. And Norris, honey, you be waiting. You got a package coming to you in about a week or two. Okay. Get into it. Rolling on. Okay. Now listen here. Speaking about money, y'all want to really get into the nitty gritty and the juice. The juice. Okay. Listen here. Y'all really want to get up into the juice, honey. Now listen here. Y'all already know we've got it seems like everybody's in court, but child, we got ASAP Rocky. He's on trial. Okay. And B better have my money. Mega superstar Rihanna refused to pay $10 million to ASAP accuser Relly. Shout out to our friends over at Media Takeout. It looks like ASAP Rocky is in some serious trouble. And his former friend, ASAP Rocky, is making things even messier. Rocky is facing more than 20 years in prison. Yikes. And Relly reportedly offered to drop any potential lawsuit if Rocky cut him a check for a cool $10 million. Okay, talk about a paycheck. Better have my money. Now, Rocky may have a successful rap career, but let's be real. He doesn't have Rihanna money. And that's where things get interesting because guess who wasn't about to hand over $10 million? Rihanna. Listen here. According to sources close to the Fenty Queen, she straight up refused to pay the money Relly's lawyers were asking for. And honestly, makes sense. Yes, Anna and Rocky share two adorable babies. But that doesn't mean she's writing checks to cover his legal drama. She's out here building an empire. Get into that. Running Fenty Beauty and casually being a billionaire. That kind of money doesn't just get handed out like a party favors. Wait a minute. Back up. Beep, beep. Okay. Give me 50 feet. Also, let's talk about boundaries. Rihanna refusing to pay doesn't mean she doesn't support Rocky. It just means she's not about to let someone shake her down for millions. And can we blame her if someone tried to make your man paid $10 million over a dispute, would you empty your savings account to cover it? Probably not. So, what happens next? Well, Rocky is still facing some serious legal battles, and unless he finds another way to settle things, this case isn't going away anytime soon. But one thing is clear, Rihanna is not his financial safety net, and we have to respect that, okay? Get into it. What do you think? Should Rihanna have stepped in, or was she right to sit this one out? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Okay, I want to know what you think. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Should Rihanna, Miss Rihanna is a whole billionaire out here, y'all. Let's get into it. Rihanna is a whole billionaire out here. Do y'all think that she should have paid the money? Listen here. In my opinion, Rocky's affairs is his affairs, baby. Whatever you did out there, you're gonna have to go to court. I wasn't there. This is something that you're gonna have to handle. I love you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Keep you a little something on your attorney's fees because I do want my husband out here, my man. See, and this is the thing. Is he your husband? Is he I don't know. Rihanna, are y'all gonna get married? What's going on? I feel like Rihanna and ASAP are gonna get married after this. This is gonna be like the big hump the big elephant in the room that they have to address. They want to do it privately. She's like, okay, well, let's just get this over with. After that, whatever comes out of it, that's going to be what's going to happen. So I've got a feeling that they're going to get married after this. And I do feel like ASAP is going to win this case because when you talk about that ex friend, when you talk about the inconsistencies of his story and things like that, and you talk about a childhood friend that felt like, oh my God, woe is me. Like, no, we're not gonna do that. Y'all had a relationship. I feel like if situations were strenuous and things just were a little too toxic, maybe you should have taken a break. Maybe you should have taken proper measures to go get therapy. Maybe it was you. Maybe you needed the guide and the tools to come back and be able to have the conversation in a respectful way. If you are out here saying, hey, this person need help, this person need help, this person need help, why don't you go get the help? Get the help that you need, learn how to communicate, and then start going out here and communicating, get your word through, and convince them to go. Because once they see that, hey, well, this person, this would you couldn't usually get me to do that. And it's not about getting you to do anything. It's about you opening up, being vulnerable, and being accepting, just accepting that not everybody comes um not everybody's out to get you. You do still have good people out here in this world. I mean, still vet the people, but if somebody's encouraging you to do something that is not harmful to you, I say give it a try. Therapy ain't never hurt nobody. It only helped me. All right, so 111 says, congratulations, Queen Tulsa. On your Tasha K appearance, your interviewing skills were on point as always. Thank you so much. And once she gets off live, I believe the live stream is still up. So I don't want to, play the live stream while it's up. So I'll get a snippet and I'll definitely put that right on in here with the rest of our snippets. Yes, we are definitely out here. We are unbiased, unjudgmental content creators. We are bloggers, where we want to call we're all in this field. And I just feel like there are certain boundaries. And like she said today, there's boundaries and, some things that she would have done back then, she won't do today. And so that was very refreshing. That was very refreshing. And it just gives me hope. And I just know that if I continue to keep, you know, following my dreams and doing it the right way. And like I said, learning from people's mistakes. You know, Tasha K has done some things that, you know, I can learn from. Let's just say this. She had a mentee that did not learn from her mistake. I'll say his name, King Jives, the King Jive Show. If you ever look him up, the King Jive Show. He was out here talking about somebody and got himself up into a lawsuit. Like, if we didn't learn anything else, we know if Tasha Gay got sued and she owes $4 million, I'm not out here trying to defame nobody. But This is the thing. Your lessons can be teachable moments. They can be teachable moments. And I encourage each and every one of you to try to do that. Make it an encouraging moment. Nora says, Rihanna doesn't need to marry ASAP Rocky. And why do you say that? If she's not worthy of marriage, if she's not worthy of marriage, does she not deserve but this is my thing. Is he going to put her and the family's life in danger? I mean, because you got a friend around you, and somehow y'all get involved, and they're seeing that his you know tool, we'll call it a tool, his tool wasn't real. It was a prosthetic, it was a fake situation. And I just was like, I don't know. I just don't know, because there's when they were in California. What is the climate out there? When it comes to the carrying and stuff. I don't know. But anywho, I want you all to definitely let me know how you feel. Let's see. Norris says, okay. Rihanna needs to get full custody of the kids. Okay, so yes, I feel like Rihanna needs to get full custody of the kids as well. Make sure they are safe. I want to say step up the royal security, because in the street game, if they can't get you, they'll get somebody close to you. I do want to offer this out to each and every one of you. We do have the Primetime Mixer. We are here today. If you want to co-host, if you have a topic for us to cover, you can email us at tabloidsqueen, and that's all together, tabloidsqueen@gmail.com. This is a weekly podcast. We're usually here at 7 p.m., but we had an exclusive interview over at Tasha K, Unwind with Tasha K's live today. And it was a very, very informative live. And I'll share that on my community tab. But if you would definitely be interested in co-hosting with me, or if you have a topic that you just want to throw on the docket, you can do so with the email that is tabloidsqueen@gmail.com. And my goal here is to create an opportunity and then share it with the world. So just look at this as you navigating through YouTube and your network. And so I always want to provide, if I'm blessed with something, I always want to offer it back out. So that's what I want to offer back out to you, to all of our Royal members. Thank you so much for your loyalty and your memberships. To all of you that did go over and purchase your Royal merchandise, your mugs, I will be you can go to our store here. You can click at the bottom. You can go to our store, go to our main page. Go to our main page, go to our store. You can order from there. You'll get your order. And once you get it, I want you to email me a picture of it, saying that you got it. And when we come here, we can, be growing. We can be growing through what we go through and adjusting our crown, or we can, be experiencing the queen, because with the Queen Tulsa, it's always going to be a royal vibe. And you already know what we are currently doing, baby. We are sipping in Queen City in 2025. This concludes our broadcast, and I want to thank you personally for coming by and watching our broadcast. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend next time that we're what? We're live. And thank you so much for not parking on the lawn.